Right, it's only about 7:15 in the morning, so I can't be too loud. Some lovely lady gave me some jam sandwiches and an apple and banana and jam on toast rather. 6 rations. It was very nice of her. She's a lovely lady. And her husband nice too. And I'm still half asleep. I don't know where I'm gonna go today. I haven't made up any mind. I'm in upper Heyford, I think. And yeah, I think we'll have to, if I don't know. I'll see where I end up. Right, I've been cycling since about 11:30 this morning. It's now 2 o'clock. I left camp about 11, quarter to 12ish. So I've been cycling a good 2 hours. There's loads of hills. I'm going for I was on the B4022 road, and now I'm on the B4437 going to Charlbury, and then from Charlbury I'll be getting the B47 to Cirencester or Cirencester or whatever the hell it's called, and then I meant to Cirencester or wherever. It's the B47 when I get to Charlbury, and then it changes. I'll need to get another road called the B4425. So I'm looking for 4047, and then when I see it, I'm getting the B4425 to Cirencester or whatever it's called. And there's a nice panoramic view behind me. All around that way is a little village. Hope the village over there is the actual one I'm going for. It says 8 miles away. It's about 3 miles away, and it looks like a massive hill. So yeah, well, we're on top. It's lower than us actually, so it might be alright, but it's cycling out the other direction of the town, which is worrying a bit. But yeah, I seem to be pretty much on top of everything. There's 2 people asked me for directions in a town I know nothing about. They're like, where's the church? I'm like, there was a wedding car going that way. I cycled that way, and then I passed the sign saying church, about 2 seconds. So don't trust people like me, because you'll get lost. Because I'm lost, you have to remember that. Whoa, bee. That's a big bee. Yeah, anyway, my stand snapped right here. My stand snapped, so now I ain't got a stand. Don't know what to do about that. Get a new one maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this morning I couldn't be bothered to do anything whatsoever, ever. So yeah, I'll see what happens, see where I get to. Right, it's been a hard day up and down hills all day, literally up a hill, down a hill, up a hill, down a hill, up a hill, down a hill, up a hill, down a hill. Then you start getting bored of it, and then again up a hill, down a hill, and then you're really bored of it, and then up another bloody hill. And then finally I ran into a nice cyclist called Carl, I think his name was. I can't remember, my memory is crap. And yeah, he took me a few miles down the road from burst something, and we cycled down the road. Now we're in somewhere else, and I'm not in Seacester or wherever the hell I'm supposed to be, but I'm about 10 miles outside it, so it's alright. I've done about 30 miles today, but yeah, about 30 miles, which isn't so yeah, that's alright. It's been blistering hot day though, so people just arrived by the looks of it, and there's quite a few campers. There's lovely little villages around the Cotswolds. It's very hot, as you can see. My hair's all greasy and terrible, but yeah, it should be alright. My bike's alright. It's something, I don't know whether it's a stone or what, but it's something like they're going ching 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 ching, and I can't work out what it was exactly. So, but hey, I'll no, I thought I'd stop here and see, go around the village and that, see what's happening in the Cotswolds. You know, there's loads of tourists here. It's unreal. Not that I can moan, because at the minute I'm a tourist, so I can't really complain about foreigners coming in. But yeah, anyway, yeah, still got full battery on my camera, still going strong. Tell a lie, I've charged it up 2 bars out of the 4 bars, and no, it was yesterday, so it didn't do too badly. So yeah, I'll let you know I get on after some fish and chips. Yeah, so it's been a hard day. I went for a field for the cows. There's not many cows there now, they're all over that way somewhere. And except for that one. She's been hanging around on 3 hoofs. And yeah, just chilling by the river. Well, nearly lost my lighter. Chilling out by the River Thames. It's a nice river. There's a sign back there saying no inflatables, no swimming. It's a river. What are you gonna do? What else? Apart from food, what fun is a river? There's some boys fishing down that way. There's boys fishing down that way. And I don't know what else there is to do on a river apart from get a boat. And it says no inflatables. You're allowed a boat, a wooden one or whatever, but no inflatable ones. Don't see why not, and I don't see why you're not allowed swimming. It's weird. Oh, hello. I got my top off today. It's absolutely boiling. Well, it's alright now. It's just about bearable. And so yeah, what you want to do is get on your bike and yeah, you want to ride it. Use it for its purpose fully. I paid $6.50 brand new off the internet for my bike, and it's a 1,250 quid bike. Well, 1,150 now, but it's worth it. And basically, oh yeah, today I met a bloke that was on a recumbent bike, and it was quite good really. Because yeah, I'm sure I've already said that, but yeah, massive panniers. They're about nearly twice as big as my bags, and yeah, it weren't too quick up hills. I went oh, where was it? Burr whatever, and in the Cotswolds, and it's northwest from here, and about 8 or 9 miles, well, maybe a bit more, but yeah, basically I went flying up this hill, well, at about 7 or 8 mile an hour. He went up at about 4 or 5 mile an hour, so he was just doing walking speed, if that. And oh, there's a big fish down there. And or a little one, I didn't see it. And there's a fisherman tails, like you can tell I'm a fisherman. There's a massive fish down there. It's a roach, about 3 ounce. And yeah, what he had a 3-speed Sturmey Archer hub, a new one. It was like 130 quid or something, you reckon. And then he adapted it with a 7-speed cassette. So the hub in the centre of the wheel and then a cassette on the side of it. I don't know how it worked. I didn't get a proper good look, but it just looked like it didn't look like a proper derailleur. It looked like just a tensioner, like a derailleur hanger with the 2 cogs, or sprockets, whatever you want to call them. Just tighten up the chain, and then they had something on the side of it, but they weren't touching it. Well, hello birds, goodbye birds. And yeah, it worked quite well, I feel, but it wasn't that fast. But at least he had the range of 3721, I think. Not sure, I don't know. That'd be funny if I got that one wrong. Yeah, 21 speed instead of a 7-speed or instead of a 3-speed, but he could use that as a 3-speed or just a 7-speed if he chose. But it's good that he done it that way. And he also informed me that on my bike, because it's a Alfine or Alfini or Alfini hub or whatever it's called, and I've got an 8-speed Alfine hub, that's what I call it. And he reckons that I could put 2 sprockets on the front if I get a chain tensioner, just so it does that. When I move on a bigger sprocket, it'll move forward a little bit, or it'll be back, sorry. So then it'll move forward a little bit when I put it on the big sprocket to take the slack up in the chain. Or, well, but then again, I'm not too sure of the alignment of it, because at the minute, as it's a single speed, well, in ethics, it's set up like a single speed on just 2 sprockets, so that the sprockets are dead aligned. Well, I haven't checked it properly, but that's what they reckon, is it has to be dead aligned. Putting 2 main sprockets on the front, that would send one out of kink, I feel anyway. But you could always put another washer where you have the gear hub here, say, and then you have the sprocket here going around with your teeth on the sprocket on the back on your hub. I was thinking maybe just put a washer this side of it so it brings it out like don't know, 2 mil, something like that. These birds are loving it today. Unfortunately not female birds of the human species, but oh well. Do I sound desperate yet? I hope so. So it's lovely, and don't know if you can see it or not, don't know, it looks like God's Ra coming out of the clouds. All like, it's not through the tree, by the way, that just looks like it. I should have said it was from the tree, but I'm not a liar, so yeah, it looks quite cool. And this video is getting kind of long, and I've still got 2 hours 51.5 minutes left of recording times on my 32 gigabyte SD card, that's what it's called. And so yeah, I didn't really need to buy a new one for bloody 11 quid. It was quite cheap, actually 16 quid off eBay I think it was. It's got a 3-year guarantee, this new card, and it's from Sony, I think. Weren't too bad. Can you see my thumb? No, oh that's right, my thumb's there. It's like right there. And yeah, I don't know. It's a good camera, it's focusing in on my dirty fingerprints. Yeah. It's the quality of Japanese technology, I think. Let's say it's Japanese Panasonic. think it's Panasonic. Yeah, Panasonic. So that's Japanese. I'm sure it said somewhere in the box like made in China, but then again, it could just be the design is from Japan or whatever. There's some serious fish activity over here, and then boys over there, I don't know, they might be getting sun. They're all looking at the water, but they need to be fishing over here. They need to be spinning for pike. My best fish, yeah, was in a secret location in the village of Easton in Suffolk. That's in Britain, by the way. And yeah, 29 pounder. Well, it was over 30 pound, but we didn't have scales. It was over 30 pounds, so I'd just say 29 pound 11 ounce. That's what I tell everyone. So that's what it was. You know, it's probably under what it was, but when I was 14, it come onto my shoulders. I was holding up like that by the gills, like all cramped up and that, like I was, and yeah, the tail was still dragging on the floor for about, don't know, 8 inches, I suppose. I was shorter, but not by much, and yeah, what I've just come to realise is I really like fishing. I keep buying fishing rods. I buy an 50 to 80 quid fishing rods, like second-hand Century or Ziplex fishing rods. And if you know anything about fishing, then you know they're some like the top ones you can get, you know, or well, the most popular top ones, you know. But that all depends on your personal preference, you know, or preference, however you want to say it, however you prefer to say that. And yeah. But yeah, I need to do some more fishing down Felixstowe. A few years ago, I would catch one after another a bass. Not one after another as in cast out, catch, well I would, but not that quick, not one after another, but every 2 or 3 minutes I'd bait up, and then it'd take 5 or 6 minutes just to bait up, just bit of squid, get squid, head it, gut it, cut it into 4 slithers, about that long, about as long as your finger, your index finger. I think that's your index finger, as long as your index finger. And then what you want to do, put it on a hook, like hook it, twist it, put it on the hook, twist it, put it on the hook 3 times. The first time you put it on the hook, the first section that you put through the hook, put the hook through, put that over the eye of the hook so they don't slide down. And yeah, basically this was about 3 years ago now, mind you. This wouldn't happen down Felixstowe anymore. Like I wouldn't reckon. I wish it would, but I don't reckon it will. Basically, you chuck it out about 10-15 foot from the wake, and because there used to be all stones and big stones and that down Felixstowe seafront a couple of years ago that they put there to stop the tide. Then the tide undermined them and started, you know, it just didn't work. like most of their ideas, it's just wasting money because people think, oh, that's a good idea. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. And yeah, you chuck it out, 2 or 3 minutes later, you get your rod rest would fall over and you think, oh no, because it's on concrete down Felix, you think, oh no, my rod rest has fallen over, bloody concrete. So you get a couple of stones, put on the concrete, just so it's secure, you check your rod's alright, you put it down, and then it goes slack. And then it's like, stop going slack, so you reel it in, and then by the time you reeled in about 5 foot, so it's nearly at the point that you can lift the weight out, a bloody fish storms off like miles in that direction or that direction, you know. And it's a really good feeling, but it's a surprise of, oh, I haven't got anything. Oh, it's, you know, you're getting down and out because like I just thought it was the tide washing my weight up or something, you know. Oh, I need a 6 ounce weight for 10 foot out. I mean, you know, that's what I was thinking. And obviously not. I didn't come to do that, obviously, but it's like when you're fishing in the winter or January for codlin or cod, no cod, but there's a couple of little small skinny codling about with massive eyes and massive heads because they're really underfed because there's nothing left in the ocean anymore. But anyway, not getting too heavy. Yeah, you used to just be able to do that, chuck a bit of squid out, reel a fish in. And one day I got about, I must have got 5 bass, all over £3.5. But to be honest, I think it's pointless having the ban on bass, like there's a limit on the size you keep, yeah? Apparently, anyway, it's the sea, it's nature, you can do whatever the hell you want. No one apart from God himself, who, not in my opinion, don't exist, can tell you what to do in the first place. But so-called authorities these days reckon that if you catch an under I think it's 18 centimetre, I'm not too sure, don't hold me to this, I do know what I'm on about in certain fields. I think it's 18 centimetre or 24, it could be 37 or 250 millimetres, I don't know, I have no idea, but it's a certain size, about a pound, pound and a half. You know, you can't keep anything under that. But in my opinion, and this is purely to spawn, you know, so the younger generation get a chance to spawn. But the problem is, it takes 3 years for a bass to spawn. A cod takes 6 or 7 years to like spawn proper maturely anyway, and I don't really see how that is beneficial. Surely that would kill the fish population instead of saving it, because in my opinion, if you keep all the 1.5 pound bass, or say £1 to £3 bass, and chuck everything else back, not that you have to, because I don't like telling people what to do, but if you would do that, that'd be more beneficial, because that's a lot fresher meat anyway. It's younger meat, and if they're too small, you chuck them back. It's as simple as that. But the older ones can spawn properly, and I don't see why we're just killing off the fish population, you know. Anyway, I would ramble on all day about nothing, but I've got nothing to do, so I have to go. There's loads of fish down there, I love it. It's been 15 minutes since I've been recording, and that's rather a long time. So, these birds are quite nice to watch. I don't think you'll be able to see them. Nah, you won't be able to see them. Anyway, I'll see you in a little while. There's me sitting on the floor like an idiot, getting surrounded by cows. Where's the yellow one gone? They're surrounding me, man. I scared them off. Well, that's alright. They're all creeping up on me. It looks really far away in that, but it really isn't that far away. It's wide angle lens, it's a good camera. Oh, I just burnt my nose hair or something. Looking at you. Look at that. God's pointing at me and saying, there you are. That's what a real fucking cloud looks like. No, that's a nice sunset, man. It's pointing in loads of directions. I love it. It's brilliant, that is. Don't know if you saw that on camera, but there's a massive mosquito or something. There's a few of them actually. I'm going to get up.